bit thin, but we'd like to bring the camera around here. We're going to have a look at this swing up on the internet, on the computer. And I'll just get rid of some of these old drawings. We don't need that there, or this one here. And we'll get rid of this one over here. So just watching the one on the left-hand side. Okay, so let the camera roll. Here we go. Okay, so I've seen that swing before. So let's look at the start. Okay, I'm going to put a little line. First, do the setup. We like to say it's much better to get set up and get upset. Now you've got a good spine. You know your spine's nice and straight. But if I was to push you from this side, or I was to push you from the front side, would it take the same amount of pressure to push out of balance, or would you be pushed out of balance easier from one?
I'd be pushed over easier if you push me from behind.
You're just a little bit over it too much, aren't you? Okay, so you're a little bit out of balance at the setup.
Okay.
Now, also, if you look over here on the right-hand one, can you see that your shoulders are fairly level here? And if we took a line up that doorway, remember that our friendly doorway drill?
Yep.
Just bring this just a little bit more there. See, there's a little bit of a gap there.
Right.
Not much, but if we were to push your left hip into that doorway and the right side would come down, you want to get your right shoulder to go down a little bit more.
Okay.
And then your left shoulder will go up. Okay, that would put your spine, instead of it, see how it's pretty straight up and down here?
Yep.
So your lesson about the doorway drill for stance would put you in a better position to swing.
Right, yeah.
Okay, that's going to remove those lines. You don't need those all over the place. Okay, let's see your swing now. Let's see what happens when the swing goes. You're certainly through the ball. There's no sway. It's turning. Just watch the beginning of your swing in the right hand frame. There. See how the club is just going a little bit early? A little bit wristy. Not much, but just a little bit. Are your shoulders moving much? Your shoulders are, but your hips aren't moving a lot, are they? Compared with the arms and shoulders. I love this. Draw a line up here. What I like is that this angle here. So out of the doorway you have got a lot better than the first time we saw you. Okay, but the start still is just a little bit wristy. So you're picking it up. We say you're pulling it back a little bit with your hands.
Yep.
So we're going to get you to base. There's a little drill on the skirting board where you're going to feel the handle just going a little bit before rather than the club head first. You're going to push the handle back, and I think you'll find that'll make your swing just a little bit easier. But really, you got a lot of good things. I love the way your spine is. I like the structure here. Okay, I like your left knee location. Your right knee is. Let's have a look over here on the left-hand one to finish this lesson session off. We're going to look at that right knee. What's happening to your right knee in the backswing? Straightening a little bit, isn't it? Where would the weight be going in your foot when that happens?
On the back foot.
Back of the heel, isn't it?
Yeah.
If the weight stayed over the arch of your right foot, would that keep your right knee a little more stable?
Yeah, it would keep me more balanced also.
How about that? Okay, that's your lesson today, is all about the doorway drill. The next thing is making the takeaway in the doorway, and you're going to be aware of the weight in your right foot staying. If you might like to take a bit of this, Gary. When you swing back, I want you to get your setup a little bit more here in the doorway. You're just a little bit too much there. That'll put your right shoulder and right elbow down. Now, from there, you notice how I hear the sound? You're actually tuning in. I know that you're listening. You're in the right side of your brain. Okay. You're in agreement. Okay. So what I'm feeling there is if I keep the weight right here, my right knee is like an anchor point. It's just stable. Okay? Just step back a little bit because I'm going to swing it backwards. See now you will have a back swing rather than a little more sling in it. So what I want you to do is you're going to go over and practice against the skirting board in the other room. And you're going to feel just getting started that way, whereas before you're a little bit this way.
Okay.
You understand that?
Absolutely.
Well done.
Thank you.